All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today we're talking about don't accept low pay. All right, so my last two Monday videos have been about should you be a mechanic in 2020. I'll link them up here wherever they go. You know, a lot of people talked about low pay in this industry. And yes, getting started in this industry with no experience, you're gonna have low pay. That's how it works. Keith DeFazio, who now lives in North Carolina in the South, hi Keith, talked about some dealerships up where he lives are wanting technicians with 5 years experience and paying chump change. And that's just straight up wrong, for starters. For another thing, it is unfortunately very common with dealerships because dealerships in general, don't quote me on this, churn through a lot of technicians over time. They hire cheap and get what they want. They want cheap techs. Don't accept, if you've got experience in this industry, don't accept chump change. You don't have to work for it. I did a video a while ago about looking for a new job, and one of the benefits of looking for a job while you have a job is you can decide whether or not that opportunity is worth changing for. Too many technicians suck at negotiating for a job. You know, a lot of technicians have really poor interview skills and really poor negotiation skills. Remember, it's a two-way street. If they want you to work for them and you want to work for them, you have to make terms that fit each other. That means a price that they're willing to pay and a price that you're willing to work for. That's the point of negotiating a job offer. You know, when somebody offers you a job at X amount of dollars and you're like, I'm going to move my toolbox for a penny more, exaggeration, but you get my point. You have to learn how to not only interview well for jobs, that's in my capacity as shop foreman, I have interviewed several techs, and I have noticed that a lot of them don't interview really that well. It's unfortunate, and I can actually get past that with most technicians because I'm not looking for the BS, I'm looking for what they actually know. So once they get past that uncomfortable trying to impress me and they can actually spit out technical knowledge, then it's easier to figure out whether or not they're going to be a good fit for the shop. That's the other thing, you know, and it's two parts. The reason I talk about both parts is if you interview poorly, but they're desperate for help, well, they're going to go, well, he might be good, so we're going to lowball it. Get your interview skills up and then ask for the money. You know, the best time to look for a job is when you have a job. When you're unhappy with where you're working, look around, see what's going on, see what offers are out there, and then ask for the money. You know, you don't have to go change jobs just because you got an offer. You can hit them back. It's called a counter offer. Oh, they offered this much money? Not enough for me to leave. You're going to need to give me this much. You don't have to accept what they offer. You know, if you're desperate for a job and you really need a job, it's one thing. You know, that's the worst time, you know, to try to hold out for more money is because you need a job because you're, you know, need to pay bills. But when you're looking for a job and you've already got one, ask for it. Let's say they offer you the job and they shoot you a number. Well, you go back and say, I want this much, and either they straight up say no, or they come back with something in the middle. Maybe it's acceptable, maybe it's not. But that way, you're getting more money. You don't have to take the first offer. It's important to understand that. So many technicians shortchange themselves because they don't ask for more. You know, business owners want to make, this is a dirty word, profit. One of the highest costs in a shop is the technicians, personnel. So if they can get a good technician for less money, as in every industry, they all do it, no matter what it is, they all try to get people for as little money as they can. Depending how desperate they are is how aggressive they are in going up the ladder. So again, sometimes you're just going to have to go, no, I can't work for that. Sorry. Appreciate the offer, but if you get that offer and it's not what you want, ask for more. Worst they can say is no. And no, if they offer you X amount of dollars and you're like, I'm not moving for that, and you send them a counter offer and say, nope, the most we're paying is what we initially offer you, and say, thanks for the opportunity. Have a good one. So I hope this video was helpful. I know a lot of people complain about the pay in this industry, but if you ask for it and you're good, you can get it. As always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.